There are moments on morning television that stop you mid-sip of your tea. Not because of breaking news or a heated debate, but because of something far quieter, a shift in energy, a heaviness in someone's voice that tells you whatever's coming next genuinely matters to them. That's exactly what happened when Ben Shephard stepped in front of the camera and delivered news that, by his own admission, he found shocking to see. Now, Ben Shephard is not a man who reaches for dramatic language casually. Anyone who's watched him over the years, through Tipping Point, through his Good Morning Britain days, through the way he carries himself on This Morning, knows he brings a kind of steady, grounded warmth to everything he does. He doesn't perform emotion, he communicates it. So when Ben used words like sad news and shocking, many viewers sat up a little straighter, because they knew this wasn't for effect. And that's what made the moment land so differently. There's something uniquely powerful about watching a presenter you trust visibly affected by something. It removes the invisible wall between the television screen and your living room. Suddenly you're not a passive viewer, you're a witness. You feel what they feel, even before you fully understand why. Some people watching described that sensation almost immediately online, that instinctive pull of something's wrong here, radiating through the screen before Ben had even finished speaking. What's fascinating, from a television perspective, is how much the way something is said shapes how an audience receives it. Ben didn't sensationalize. He didn't lean into shock value. He delivered the news the way someone delivers difficult information to people they respect, carefully, with genuine feeling behind every word. That restraint, paradoxically, made it hit harder. It almost seemed as though he was processing his own reaction in real time, finding the right words as he went. Viewers online interpreted that visible weight as something deeply authentic. And in an era where morning television can sometimes feel polished to the point of distance, authenticity cuts through everything. There's also something worth sitting with about the phrase "it's shocking to see." Not shocking to hear, shocking to see. That choice of words is subtle, but it carries meaning. It suggests something visible, something that registers beyond headlines or press releases, something that Ben, a man who has been a fixture in British living rooms for years, hadn't anticipated seeing. That detail lingered with audiences in a way that a more straightforward announcement perhaps wouldn't have. Some audiences began wondering whether the news had caught the production team off guard too, given the atmosphere that seemed to settle across the segment. While nothing has been confirmed about the behind-the-scenes reaction, there's a possibility that what viewers sensed wasn't just Ben's personal response, but a collective sobriety in the room. Morning television walks a fine line every single day. It has to be welcoming, warm, and light enough to ease people into their mornings, but it also has to honor real moments when they arrive. Ben Shephard, in that moment, did both. He held the tone of the show while carrying something genuinely heavy. That's a harder balance to strike than it looks from the outside. And perhaps that's why viewers kept talking about it afterward. Not just because of the news itself, but because of the humanity of the person delivering it. Because he reminded everyone watching that behind the desk, behind the cameras, behind the schedule, these are real people, reacting to a real world. What did you notice when you watched Ben's reaction?